Are you guys ready to go for a one-of-a-kind adventure with me today? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I have Bobby Digital and he's tagging along with me. Now, let's talk about Christmas, what used to be Fort Christmas, Florida. It has a population of around 1,200 people consisting of both men and women with a median age of 44 years old. It's a place where community and history are highly valued. In fact, the town has a rich history that dates back to the Second Seminole War in 1837, where the U.S. Army soldiers and Alabama volunteers arrived on Christmas Day to claim the Native Americans' Seminoles property. So whether you are a history buff or just looking for an adventure, come and join us on our journey to Fort Christmas, Florida. Along these palms, we used to have these in the trees when we was younger. Like these trees in Fort Lauderdale, so we used to always peel this stuff off the trees. But now you rarely can see these trees anywhere. We gonna cut them all down. Now, people literally used to live in these small cabins. Black people own the property. Water, let's get some water. I'm thirsty.
Look at their clothes.
Two beds. Somebody slept there, slept there. The baby slept there. This is the fireplace where the people sat at.
You know what that is?
What that?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's for threading like wool and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
making the bed sheets and all that stuff there. That's how it was made using that right there.
You ever remember the story called The Catwoman and the Spinning Wheel?
Mm-mm.
What's the show where she ate the apple and her finger hit the? This is what the story was.
Get that picture right there. I know he would be pissed to know that black people are in his house. Yeah, we're here, buddy. We may go to sleep and lay on one of these beds.
Oh, they say it wasn't black people.
No black people lived here
Okay.
at all, whatsoever. You got to remember, black peoples back then was in slavery, and Indians even was slaving black people back then. And the black people lived amongst the Indians, especially when the war started, because they needed the blacks to help them fight the war. Now, I know from back then, cotton used to grow everywhere, but I thought it was grown in Georgia. I guess they grew cotton here in Florida because there goes some cotton. Crazy how cotton comes from a plant. Never would have thought that. Then black folks used to pick cotton. Yeah. And the bad thing about it is, you know how in this time they be like, black people are lazy, black people this, black people criminals, and try to plant that narrative on black people. But if you look back then, black people did everything. You think did all the farming? Who you think taught the white man how to farm? Get what I'm saying? But black folks was lazy. Now look at this.
I wonder what kind of books are those?
I don't know. You can't touch.
So this looks like more of the washroom, the clothes area where they...
Yeah, where they washed the clothes, where they did like
sewing and all that stuff.
Yeah. And this is where, I gotta get out of here. Clean my face off. Clean my face off. Yeah. Yeah, they look like little rooms back then. They didn't have closets or nothing, but you know, still neat. This is something I want to understand. Why did they have like a chair sitting in front of the fireplace? Just sit in front of the fireplace. Remember, heat comes out of there. Why would I want to sit in front of some heat and just sit there? What, read a book or something?
I think because of how the structure, it get cold. Cold seeps in easily. It's not insulated. Yes. So I guess to them 76 is like 40. You know what I mean? So it get cold inside, and I guess that's what the heat is. And who knows? Maybe the heat wasn't even a good heater back then, but it worked.
Guess so. It's an old tractor. I wonder how old this tractor is. Was over there hanging out. Oh yeah.
Can't even have sex in this shit. Floods out the whole house.
Look right here, post office.
Ah.
Yeah, this was the post office. Look at the So whoever lived here, they lived here. Plus, they was the postman back then. Wow, this is neat right here. Well, let me get your mail. Let me get your mail out of here. The mail is here. You see these guys here? So please do not enter right now. You know what that is, right? I remember that when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
We never use those, but I seen them around.
They used to make noise from that in church. Like they'll put the thing. Yeah, make
But they use it to wash and also.
Yeah, check out the kitchen. That's a chicken coop.
Yeah, the other one's a rabbit, but there's no chicken in it, so. I feel like I'm in Jamaica a little bit.
Wagons were used for transportation, hauling equipment and supplies. One horse farm wagon. And then say employee only. That would have been cool though. Let's check out the inside of this house here. Had a lot of food in their jars back then. It was eating in this house. Got little shoes down there. Little bed. Look at the little. You see the baby?
Look like the neck about to move in a minute.
It's a real old rocking chair. I just wonder what I would be doing if I lived back in that time. Probably a lot of work, farming, inventing, coming up with things for the future. And I guess I'll never know because I'm in the 21st century. Yeah. You see these? We used to have these a lot in South Florida. You know that? We used to have a lot of trees, a lot of these pine cones. Now today, when I go home, I don't see them type of trees. Like, they all been cut down. All right, let's go check out the inside of the house. So what this room would have been?
Look like a living quarter. Just somebody of a higher stature, I guess. Because this is way bigger than the rest of them.
Yeah, it is.
Got piano.
This is a big kitchen, too.
Yeah, you know, it look like somebody that.
Somebody had a little money back then.
Yeah. Come on, what they gotta crush?
Hey, man, check out the fried chicken.
What about this bottles over there?
Yeah, but that's too new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First as I said, I was like, nah.
It's too new. A lot of that stuff is too new. They had bottles, but they didn't have certain type of bottles. Cause this was a cubby hole where they kept stuff at right here. Because I haven't seen the refrigerator yet. How their food stay cold and they go bad. Oh, here it has two.
Is this it?
Yeah.
This look like it.
What?
This ice. This is where you put ice.
Oh, okay.
So it look like they'll go to a place that sells ice, buy it on the wagon, chop it up, put it in here.
They keep their meat.
Yeah,
Fresh for a few
yeah,
days.
or whatever it is they freaking make, lemonade or.
Gotcha. Keep it cold for a few
Yeah.
days. Did a lot of work back then to have a nice
And
cold
it look, you see, it
lemonade.
seals off too when it shuts down, so it really keeps everything in.
Cool.
And it look like they have another drawer down here to catch the water.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up. Check out that room. Got another bed on the right.
yeah. Savage
Oh yeah,
report.
you're right. This is a big old house, so that could have been a child's room.
And this looked like another child's room to me.
Yeah, but where's the adult room at? Because that's not a room.
Okay, so it would be this then.
Gotta be the adult.
Because look at the glasses thing on the side. Look, the glasses holder for us.
Yeah, they got a
And you got 2 pillows. And you know they always try to keep this, right?
Somebody was sewing.
Yeah.
right, that's where they kept the quilts at.
And she would tell me in Spanish what she wanted, and I would translate. I was her translator. And he always would let me pick 2 or 3 things. Whatever I wanted. He would let me pick them. And he would do the job. You pick 3 things. Always, whatever I wanted. I mean, even if it was a different freaking shirt.
Cattle Ranch. You know when we first came in? What it said? Where it went? Florida Cracker. So, black people, when you think you are hurting a white person by calling them a cracker, you sure not. Because they refer themselves as crackers. And what a cracker is somebody who cracked. See cracked? You see right here? That whip for horses and cracked it on a black person back then. Yeah. These are the roundups. You see that? You know the roundup was, right? They go round up slaves. Or if they're at war, they go round up the Indians, the blacks, the slaves, whoever they are out to capture. That'll be your bag. Now, have you noticed every baby in every one of these cabins are white babies? Because no black people live there.
Okay.
I can get a picture of it.
Yeah.
Video. I'll take a picture. These are earmarks. So back then, this is how they kept up with their cattle. They were trim the ears a certain type of way, so if their cattle got mixed up, they knew how to find their cattle. And it has a unique symbol, if you can see right here.
Rhode Island and into Massachusetts.
Holding the phone. Hey man, I'm about to fry me some bacon. You hungry?
So this look like is where the bigger, like people that's have a higher, you know. Okay, so it's a cattle exhibit.
War was against the Indians. Remember, the slaves was over in Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama was United States.
Yeah.
Florida was Spain. Now you see? So between Alabama and between Georgia and Carolina, all that went into, no, Carolina didn't go into Florida because it's up to Georgia until after Savannah. So from Georgia to Alabama to come into Florida, it was another person's territory, and that was Spain. So my thing is, they were so bold, they came in and invaded the Indians on another country's land. White man was crazy. I know this is where they battle area.
It's like the
Yes.
So I guess where you come and do your shopping for tools and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, tools, weaponry. Union School, 1906. Yes. This was, and they had a stage and all. Let's go check this out.
Nobody's seen this one.
lot of
Oh,
books.
please enjoy, but handle with care. Okay.
They got a lot of books. Dr. Doolittle. Waggons back then. Hey, that's the desk you would have been at, because she was always getting in trouble. Get over there!
The Dunn's corner, right?
Look on that wall. It says 1950 to 1969. Wow, this was neat, though. Have the shows and, you know, for the school. Nice stage, though. You can tell they did some buffing out. These look real nice.
Sound like a cult.
That's all that song is.
It's open. You want to go in?
So yeah. Hey, that's white pie. White only pie.
White only pie.
You only can eat that pie if you white. I'm gonna eat some of that pie now.
This look modernized. No?
What did this look like more in the
69, 60s, right?
yeah, in the 1960s and stuff like that. Cause look at the toilet stool.
Yeah. And look at the bed too.
And this was a little bit more modern. This had to be like in the 1960s or 50s. And here they go. Ready to see it?
Ready?
Ready to see it. There goes Caesar. That ain't Jesus. That's Caesar, not Jesus. And you notice back then, right? They, even in black churches, they had this on the wall like Jesus was a white man. I never understood that. Yeah, bro, we're right. This is like back in the 1950s and 60s. Cause look, they got a television right here. Televisions came out.
Yeah,
what,
that look like black and white.
Yeah, it's black and white TV. And look at the radio. Well, good morning, good Saturday. Let's run it on down.
And well, they got the room to
Good
dance.
morning, good Saturday. Mom, come dance with me. So this is a nice size house. But you better believe he would have never let me through this front door. That could have been a bedroom too.
Yeah.
You go one over here and then go mom and dad over there. Yeah, the Confederate hat right there.